Hey Hedgies, I hope this coaching video is finding you super well, regardless of where you are or what state you're in. We know we've talked about the I should, I want test, right? You're gonna hold up this I should statement and see if it feels true. And I wanted to build on top of that. This conversation, this coaching video was inspired by a book coaching, just kidding, by a book club daily coaching video that we were going to record, and then it just flowed into this great conversation. And so ideally, we want that by the end of this coaching video, we are providing you a way to maintain integrity, to build integrity with self instead of betraying that integrity, to honor your capability, and to hold yourself accountable to what you'd like. So the I should, I want test is now going to expand a little bit to I should, I want, I can, I will. So we just to be brief in like what we've been talking about, in case you missed it, when you take a statement like I want to write today, when you take it I should write today, you're going to change to I want to write today. And we want to see if that feels true. So as Tracy Erler, one of our newer hedgies, she sent me such great information about values and values alignment. And that she reaffirmed, she's like, there's a lot of gut check work. There's a lot of being silent with yourself and being like, is this actually true? And to help you along, we wanted to also bring you the question, is it aligned with your values? And the idea is that if we can eliminate some decision fatigue or worry or shame, then we have a clearer picture of our writing process and we can get more done and make more progress. And you're like, Anya, there's been a lot of this mindset talk lately in the Hedgie House. Like, what's going on? Like, aren't we a writing community? And yes, craft is important, but the hill I will die on is that 95% of the writing process is mindset. That if your mindset is not there, it doesn't matter. You won't make progress on your work, especially because Preptober and NaNoWriMo are just around the corner. Even if you will not be participating in those things, the culture, the mimesis, like the zeitgeist, these are all big words, the vibe of the moment, will make you feel like you should be doing these things. And I want to like give you as many tools as possible to say, if it is true, do it, go for it, make it happen. If it's not true, don't fall for it. Like, don't fall for the rat race that could be the writing community in October and November. And then you'll see that everyone's burnt out in December and January. And hopefully those in the Hedgie house will be like, and we're still moving, we're still cruising. So that's the idea. That's what we want for you. So when we ask the question, well, why? Like, I should write today. The image aligned self, the one that is more ego driven, the one that is comparing self to others, you might say some things like, I can't call myself a real writer if I'm not actually writing. Do I even deserve that Ania Ray writer Instagram handle name? It's not a real one, by the way. But like, do I even deserve it, right? This is reputation and image, okay? It's also shame inducing. You can see how quickly that writer saying that would lead themselves to shame. Same with, I'm so behind on my goals. Everyone else is making so much more progress than I am. This is comparing capability. You don't know at what cost that writer is making progress. You have no idea if they're betraying relationships. You don't know what the cost is if they are like heading straight towards burnout. You don't know. You can't see. You have no idea. And so beware of the image aligned responses. The value aligned responses, these are going to help you build integrity. So if you say, I should write today, and you're like, well, why? And your response is, it gives me joy. And though it wouldn't necessarily add to my productivity or my day, I would feel disappointed in myself if I fell asleep without some progress. Similarly, if you say, let's say the same statement, I'm so behind on my goals, I want to be a person of integrity. You're not looking at the person next to you making progress. You're looking at you and your progress. You're being a dark horse. You're being the leader of your own life. And you're saying, and also my cup is full enough. So I can do this. I can make this happen. So the question is, do you want to be a person who is associated with this quality, characteristic, or personality? I am a writer. I want to be seen as someone who writes, which means I need to be writing. And if that feels true and it feels aligned with your values, you definitely have to do it, because if you fall asleep that night and you haven't done it, you're going to have a higher chance of feeling shame, disappointment. And that is our body telling us, like, you didn't do what is authentically you, sister. And we want to do that for ourselves. However, if it's not aligned with your values, if you're doing it because you feel like the person next to you is doing it and you also should be doing it to keep up, then that's usually a combination or like separation of image, reputation, ego, whatever. Also beware if you're doing things for invisible contracts. So if I write this review for this reader, or if I write this review for this writer, then when I release, they will do the same for me. You've just set an invisible contract and you could be disappointed. So be careful about that, because unless you've explicitly made that agreement with another writer, that's not fair to either of you. So we go to I want, like I want to be writing today. And now we're going to change it to I can. All right. So I want to write today. We're going to see I can write today. And we have to ask ourselves, what are you capable of doing right now in the state that you're in? So Becca Symes of Dear Writer, Are You in Burnout? Says, be responsible to the expectations of the state you're in, not the state you should be in or the state you think you should be in. And you guys, this is real. It takes a lot of pennies, a lot of cup like pouring out to admit that like what you cannot do. And so we have to grieve what we cannot do, though we want so badly to do it. So let's just name it, right? We might be letting or feeling like we're letting our kids down. We might be feeling like we're letting our loved ones down, like we're letting our BFFs down if we're paired up with the best feedback friend in Quill Cup. We might be feeling or grieving financial costs by not doing it. Like if I don't do this, I could be losing money. Grieve that. That is very real. We have to feel the feelings in order to accept where we are. And then from there, we can do what we can to fix it. So let's just go real quick. I should write today. I want to write today. Is that true? Is it aligned with my values? Yes, I do. I don't want to be disappointed in myself. Can I write today? No. I'm so tired. My kids were up last night. I hate this. That I hate this is the grieving. I hate this, but I trust tomorrow will be better. I'm going to sleep instead. And then that should help me out tomorrow. Okay. We don't get to an I will, like for writing. We get to the I will sleep today. Now, here, let's do a different one. Okay. Same reasons. Can I write today? Yes. I slept last night. And I'm a little nervous that that nothing will flow. So feeling the feelings, but I know that nothing will flow if I don't show up. So I'm committing to the 10:30 p.m. EST prickle with Case. I will show up. And if we need that extra accountability, we can put it in the Say It and Show Up channel. And then we will definitely be there because we are hedgies and we show up when we say we will. So I hope this was super helpful for you, hedgies. I'm really proud of this video. I think this is a huge part in what like the magic Quill Cup and the secret sauce of our progress is. It is honoring when you need to rest and celebrating that decision just as hard as when you show up to make progress. I'm so proud of you, hedgies, whether you're resting, recovering, or making progress. I want to hear your like brain process today. So I'll see your answer in daily accountability chat.